is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trevette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
Yeah, let's do that.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories.
Let's get some good ones here.
Shakespeare,
All right.
birds,
Okay.
top 40
Oh,
hitmakers,
that's a good one.
which time zone,
Good question.
what's the word,
Good question.
and presidential alma maters.
All right.
Okay, let's get back into this. Perhaps this thrush, a type of babbler, hangs out at comedy clubs with the same named hyena. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is laughing?
Right. Player 1. Listen, you white-bellied bustard. I know where you live. This continent's savannah.
What is Africa?
It's Player 1. Yeah, good. This common long-legged wading bird gets its name from a prop used by circus performers.
What is a flamingo?
It's Player 1.
No, what's a stilt?
Right. Player 1. Musical name of Cygnus buccinator.
What is a trumpeter's swan?
Okay, Player 1. Good. Player 1. This bird of the family Gruidae can be distinguished from the heron by the bustle of feathers over its rump. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is the egret?
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Aw, strudel.
Here's the response we were looking for. The crane.
Oh, crane. It's okay.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection. U.S. Military Academy, class of 1915.
Who is Harry Truman?
It's Player 1. No.
Strudel.
Any other takers? Here's what we wanted. Dwight Eisenhower.
Oh, Eisenhower. Okay.
U.S. Naval Academy, class of 1946.
Who is Jimmy Carter?
Player 1? Correct. Georgetown, class of 1968.
Who is Bill Clinton?
Yes, Player 1? Yep. Harvard University, class of 1904.
Harvard University, class of 1904.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Calvin Coolidge? Strudel.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, Player 3.
Franklin Roosevelt?
That's correct.
Okay.
Player 3, make a selection, please, as we continue.
Okay.
This title queen uses an asp, a poor venomous fool, to kill herself.
Who is Cleopatra?
Player 1? That's correct. Player 1. This moneylender asks, hates any man the thing he would not kill?
Hates any man the thing he would not kill?
Okay, Player 1?
Who is Shylock?
Yes. He uses the word assassination for what he plans to do to Duncan.
Who's Macbeth?
It's Player 1. Yes. Women in this king's play include Catherine, wife to the king, later divorced, and Anne, maid of honor, later queen. Yes, Player 1?
Who's Henry VIII?
You got it. Characters in this play include the charming Rosalind and the sardonic Jaques. Let's hear it, player one.
What is 12 drive?
Nope. Sorry.
Screwed.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the response we were looking for. As You Like It.
Oh yeah, I knew it wasn't Romeo and Juliet.
Player one. Eureka College, class of 1932.
Who was Lyndon Johnson?
Yes, player one.
No, not Lyndon Johnson. Who was Ronald Reagan?
Good.
Top 40 hit makers.
We return to you, player 1230. Young Girls Are Coming to the Canyon and California Dreamin'.
Who are the Mamas and the Papas?
Okay, player one. Yeah, good. We return Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show and Sweet Caroline.
Who's Neil Diamond?
Player one. Yeah, good. What Would You Say? And Crash Into Me. Player one.
Who are Dave Matthews Band?
Correct. Please. Saturday Night Special and woo, Free Bird. Player one.
Who are Leonard Skinner?
Right. Harry Truman and 25 or 6 to 4. Yes, player one.
Who are Chicago?
Good.
What's the bird?
Please pick again. On a snail, an onomatophore is a stalk with this at the end.
What's an eye?
It's player one. Good for you. If you set some Chinese punk on fire, it's because Chinese punk is this, from the Latin for set on fire. Player one.
What is incense?
Good for you. A shako is a stiff, cylindrical one of these worn by soldiers. It's player one.
What is a hat?
That's correct. It's the medium on which you're traveling if you're in a hoy. Let's hear it, player one.
What is water?
Hey, you're right. If you've got quinsy, also known as tonsillitis, you've got swelling in this part of your body.
What's your throat?
Okay, player one. Yes. Please. Vancouver, British Columbia.
What is Pacific?
It's player one. That's correct. Omaha, Nebraska.
What is Central?
Player one. Right. Santa Fe, New Mexico.
What is Mountain?
Okay, player one. Yes.
Another girl.
It's the Daily Double. You are in the lead. All right, here's your clue. Reno, Nevada.
What is Pacific?
That puts you even further ahead. And now the $1,000 clue. Akron, Ohio.
What is Eastern?
It's player one. That's it. Player two is going first in the Double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. We start the Double Jeopardy categories with this one. You are so foxy.
Why, thank you.
World Heritage Sites. Let's go to Suriname.
Good idea.
Astronomy. Sitcom supporting characters.
Okay.
And the Old Testament. Player two, start us.
Astronomy, alright.
In 1979, these were discovered around Jupiter. Saturn has them too.
What are rings?
It's player one. That's it. The Milky Way is classified as this type of galaxy from the way its arms sweep around.
What is spiral?
Let's hear it, player one. Yes.
Alright, what are the 2 daily doubles?
Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. Please, and the clue. This name for radio sources that are among the brightest and most distant objects in the universe was coined in 1964.
What is quasar?
That puts you even further ahead. Player one. A list of this planet's moons, including Oberon and Titania, reads like a who's who of Shakespeare. Okay, player one.
What is Neptune?
Nope. Sorry. Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Uranus.
Oh, Uranus. Alright.
You can have a roaring good time watching this meteor shower that put on an historic show in 1833.
What is Leonid?
Player one? Yeah. Correct. Please pick again, player one. Since many of Suriname's workers come from India, this religion is practiced by almost 30%.
What is Buddhism?
Okay, player one? No, that's not right.
Strudel.
Any other takers? Yes, player three? That is correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player three. Make us in a 1667 deal, the English got New York City, and these people got the territory that would become Suriname.
Who are the Dutch?
Okay, player one. Correct. Where a powerful presence in the country is Suralco, part of this giant metals company. Player one?
What is Alcoa?
Yeah, good. Suriname is wedged between Guyana and this dependency.
What is French Guiana?
Okay, player one? Yes. Player
About
one?
half of Suriname's 439,000 people live in this capital city.
What is Paramaribo?
Okay, player one? Yep. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
While fleeing the destruction of Sodom, Lot's wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of this.
What is salt?
It's player one. That is correct.
Many people believe Ramses was the pharaoh to whom Moses said, "Let my people go," in this book of the Bible.
Okay, player one?
What is Exodus?
Correct.
David gave this son and successor advice and plans for building the temple in Jerusalem.
It's player one.
Who is Solomon?
Hey, you're right.
When this man's brothers said that he was still alive, his father Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not.
Okay, player one?
Who is Joseph?
Right.
This heroine, for whom a Bible book is named, was married to King Ahasuerus of Persia.
Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Esther?
You are correct.
Please rock me, Ann B. Davis. Ms. D played housekeeper Alice Nelson on this sitcom from 1969 to 1974.
What is the Brady Bunch?
It's player one. That is correct.
On this sitcom, Oscar Nunez is Oscar, Creed Bratton is Creed, Angela Kinsey is Angela, and Rainn Wilson is Dwight.
Okay.
Okay, player one?
What is the office?
That is correct. Answer. The other Daily Double. And you're in the lead. Answer. This sitcom's Niles. I have a session with my multiple personality.
What is Frasier?
That puts you even further ahead. Player one of the many supporting folks on this animated show, student Ralph Wiggum, said, "Me fail English? That's unpossible."
What is The Simpsons?
Okay, player one. Right. Player Randy, Crabman, and Willie, the one-eyed mailman, supported this NBC show. Yes, player one?
What is My Name is Earl?
That's it. Player one? This entire Italian city, spread over 118 islands, is a World Heritage Site. Okay, player one?
What is Venice?
Right. Let's take it over to Kelly.
The pyramid known as the castle is one of the wonders of this ancient Mayan city.
Player one?
What is Chichen Itza?
That's correct. This South American capital didn't exist 60 years ago.
What is Brasilia?
Yes, player one? You are correct. Player one. You can visit this country's Los Olmedos Historic Park even if you're not a Viking. Yes, player one?
What is Canada?
Right you are. A visit to this country's Komodo National Park shouldn't drag on all day.
What is Indonesia?
Player one? Correct. In a practice routine for typists, this critter jumps over the lazy dog.
Who is the quick brown fox?
Let's hear it, player one. Right. Player J.J.
one.
Dickinson and M. Jeff Thompson were each called this Francis Marion nickname of the Confederacy. Yes, player one?
What is, swamp fox?
Good. Around 1650, George Fox founded this religious group. Yes, player one?
Who are the Puritans?
No.
Strudel.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Quakers.
Oh, Quakers. Okay, it's okay.
Player one. It immediately precedes golf in the NATO phonetic radio alphabet. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Foxtrot or Foxhole? Foxhole. Strudel.
Anyone else? Here's the response we were looking for. Foxtrot.
Yeah, I want to go with that.
Here's the $2,000 clue. The foxglove plant is the main source of this medicine, used as a stimulant in damaged heart tissue. Let's hear it, player one.
What is, digitalis?
Hey, you're right. Sorry, player two. Your score is not on the positive side, so you will not be joining us for Final Jeopardy. Here's today's Final Jeopardy category. Children's Lit.
All right.
So, what's your wager? The Final Jeopardy clue is, this Roald Dahl book begins,
Yeah.
these two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket.
What is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So I'm gonna end up with $252,000. I'll see y'all in the next game.
Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score? Did you come up with the correct response? With that correct response, you will gain. This makes you our new champion, player one, so congratulations. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.